Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a story so epic, it feels like it's pulled straight from a legend. Imagine this: a vast, churning ocean under a menacing moonlight. Waves crash like thunder against black, jagged rocks. A ship, battered and bruised, fights for its life against a furious storm. Lightning rips through the sky, illuminating the faces of terrified sailors, their shouts in ancient Greek swallowed by the wind. It's chaos, pure and absolute. Until, through a sudden break in the dark, heavy clouds, a single piercing beam of light cuts through the night. The captain, soaked to the bone and despair in his eyes, looks up. Then a gasp escapes his lips. He points, tears streaming down his face, not just from the rain. "The Pharaohs! We've found the Pharaohs!" The light's reflection dances, a shimmering pathway across the tumultuous sea, until it gently fades, giving way to the glorious golden dawn of ancient Alexandria. Long before satellites pinged signals across the globe, before radio beacons guided ships home, before compasses whispered directions, and before maps meticulously charted every coast, there was a tower that truly defied the sea. A magnificent pillar of fire and stone, so grand, so brilliant, it guided the entire known world. It was called the Lighthouse of Alexandria. And trust me, its story is absolutely incredible. Let's set the scene. Alexandria, 3rd century BCE. Scholars debate in grand halls, merchants haggle over exotic goods from every corner of the earth, and travelers, wide-eyed and eager, explore its wonders. The harbor? It's alive. Ships from Greece, from Phoenicia, from distant India, and from the heart of Egypt itself crowd the docks, their masts like a forest of ambition. And at the beating heart of this incredible city stood the Library of Alexandria, a place where knowledge from every single corner of the world was meticulously collected, preserved, and studied. It was truly a monument to human intellect. Now, let's meet the visionary behind our tale. King Ptolemy the Firm Soter, a formidable former general of Alexander the Great himself, stands on the grand balcony of his palace. His gaze sweeps across the sprawling city and out to the vast, shimmering sea. He's reflecting, contemplating the legacy he's building. And then, a profound statement, born of deep ambition. We have built a city of wisdom. Now, let us build a beacon that will make Alexandria eternal. With this declaration, he summons his court architect, a man whose name deserves to be etched into history, Sostratus of Cnidus. Sostratus is a man of incredible vision, of bold courage and undeniable genius. He kneels before the king, and around him, you can see the fruits of his relentless imagination. Sostratus, with conviction in his voice, addresses his sovereign. "My king, the island of Pharos, strategically guarding your harbor, awaits its destiny. I can raise a tower upon it, a tower so tall, so magnificent, that its flame will be seen for 50 miles. It will be a guiding star for every ship, a glorious symbol of your reign, visible to the entire world." Ptolemy, clearly impressed by the audacious scope of the plan, responds with a powerful decree. "Then let the gods themselves witness our light." And just like that, with a royal command and a brilliant architect's dream, the monumental project of the Lighthouse of Alexandria began. This wasn't just a construction project. It was an act of audacious ambition, a testament to what humanity could achieve. The construction of the Pharos was an epic undertaking, a testament to human will and ingenuity that spanned many, many years. Picture this: ships constantly ferrying massive blocks of gleaming marble, not just from nearby quarries, but from across the vast expanses of Egypt. Hundreds, perhaps thousands of men, their muscles straining, their determination unwavering, hauled these colossal stones into place. The tower slowly, painstakingly, began to rise. From its colossal square base, it ascended, transitioning gracefully into a cylindrical middle section, before culminating in its shining, majestic top. And what crowned this marvel? A magnificent statue, perhaps of Poseidon, the mighty god of the sea, or perhaps Helios, the radiant sun god, gazing out over his dominion. Every single night, Sostratus himself would stand on the island, a figure silhouetted against the nascent structure. He'd meticulously observe the flickering flames held in massive iron bowls, constantly testing the polished bronze mirrors he designed. He was relentlessly pursuing perfection, pushing the boundaries of what was possible. One of his workers, perhaps in awe or confusion, once asked him, "Master, how will such a light truly reach so far across the sea?" Sostratus, with the calm confidence of a true innovator, replied, "Not from flame alone, my friend, but from reflection. The sun itself will guide the sailors." And that's where his genius truly shone. He invented an ingenious system of mirrors that didn't just reflect light, but magnified it, projecting its brilliance far across the waves. This wasn't just a tall building. It was the world's very first great navigational beacon, a revolutionary leap forward in maritime safety. Finally, after years of backbreaking labor, meticulous planning, and unwavering dedication, the tower stood complete. A breathtaking marvel, soaring over 100 meters into the sky, it was, without a doubt, the tallest structure in the entire known world at that time. The day it was completed must have been electric. The people of Alexandria, their hearts pounding with anticipation, gathered en masse on the shore as twilight began to fall. Everyone held their breath. And then, Sostratus, the mastermind, ignited the great flame. With a mighty roar, it burst to life, its brilliant glow bouncing from those carefully polished mirrors, shooting a spectacular beam of light far across the sea. A collective gasp rippled through the crowd, followed by a wave of pure, unadulterated awe. From the bustling harbor, ships responded with triumphant blasts of horns and rhythmic, joyous drumming. Sailors, their faces bathed in the new light, cried out in celebration. Sostratus, looking out at his masterpiece, whispered a heartfelt wish: "May this light never die." But Sostratus, the humble genius, kept a little secret. When the time came to carve the dedication plaque at the base of the tower, King Ptolemy, as was customary, ordered his own name to be engraved. "Built by King Ptolemy." However, Sostratus, with a twinkle in his eye and a desire for a different kind of legacy, carved his own words beneath the king's inscription, carefully hiding it beneath a layer of plaster. Sostratus of Cnidus, friend of those who sail by the sea. Centuries later, long after the plaster wore away, it was Sostratus's name that remained visible, a quiet, enduring testament to the true builder, not the king's. A beautiful, subtle act of humility and lasting impact. For centuries, the mighty pharaoh shone its unwavering light across the entire Mediterranean. Sailors, guided by its steady glow, affectionately called it the Eye of the World. Poets, inspired by its grandeur, penned verses, describing it as a second sun. From the bustling markets of Rome to the distant lands of India, travelers brought back incredible tales of Alexandria's eternal fire, spreading its fame far and wide. Within the hallowed halls of the library, scholars used the lighthouse's immense height and stable platform to map the stars, refining their understanding of the cosmos. Astronomers, climbing its dizzying heights, studied the heavens with unparalleled clarity. At night, the Lighthouse of Alexandria burned like a golden spear piercing the darkness, a beacon not just of safety for weary sailors, but a powerful symbol of knowledge, discovery, and human ingenuity. It was more than just a magnificent building. It was the beating heart of an entire empire, the shining light of human genius, constantly inspiring wonder and guiding progress. But even the greatest creations, alas, cannot defy time and the relentless forces of nature. Centuries rolled on. Mighty empires rose, and inevitably they fell. The magnificent Library of Alexandria, a tragic loss for all humanity, eventually burned. The glorious Ptolemaic dynasty faded into history. Yet through it all, the pharaoh stood firm, a testament to its builder's skill, until even the earth itself turned against it. In 956 CE, the ground beneath Alexandria trembled violently. A devastating earthquake struck, cracking the top of the lighthouse, sending its crowning statue crashing into the sea. Two more powerful quakes followed, in 1303 and again in 1323. Each tremor further eroding its grandeur. By the end, only scattered ruins remained, slowly and silently swallowed by the relentless waves, fading from view. Legend says, a fisherman years later would row past the treacherous rocks and see the water glow faintly, catching reflections of the sun in submerged glass. He'd whisper to his son, his voice filled with reverence and a touch of melancholy. Once, a light lived here that never, ever went out. A poignant reminder of a lost wonder. Fast forward to the present day. Modern Alexandria thrives, built atop the layers of its incredible past. Divers, exploring the depths beneath the harbor, have since discovered the ancient ruins of the Pharos, its colossal blocks scattered across the seabed, a ghostly testament to its former glory. Above the waves, where the lighthouse once proudly rose, now stands the citadel of Kite Bay, a formidable fortress built centuries later, watching over the very spot where Sostratus's dream once illuminated the world. As the sun sets over the sea, painting the horizon in hues of orange and gold, a child stands by the shore, holding a small, flickering lamp, gazing out at the vast expanse. It's a powerful image, reminding us that though the physical Pharos may have fallen, its flame, its spirit, lives on. Every lighthouse that stands guard along our coastlines, every shining beacon that guides a ship safely home, is, in its own way, a whisper from ancient Alexandria. It's a beautiful, enduring reminder that light, the light of ingenuity, of courage, and of knowledge, can truly outlive time itself. So, the next time you see a lighthouse, or simply witness a brilliant idea illuminating the world, remember the Lighthouse of Alexandria. Built in 280 BCE, it stood for over 1,500 years, an engineering marvel, a symbol of human ambition, and a guiding light. Its story and its spirit still guides us today, in every flame of knowledge we ignite. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through history. If you found this story as inspiring as I did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more incredible tales, and let me know in the comments what other ancient wonders you'd love to explore. See you next time.